Hey everybody, what's going on out there in internet land? Mickey Russo coming at you live from my home office in good old Danville, Indiana. Today I want to talk to you guys about the 3 keys to creating a viral effect and what all goes into that and what that entails. Let's just talk about real quick why it's important to create a viral effect, especially if you're developing content and trying to make some money, like if you're a blogger. And I don't know if you're a part of the affiliated or if you're a member of my private mastermind group. If you're not, you can go ahead and click the link below this video and go ahead and just join me. It's $25 to get started, no big deal. But anyways, if you're watching this video on my blog, you'll notice above there's a snapshot I took of my Bitly account. And what a Bitly is, it basically just tracks the amount of clicks you get on a link. And I paste my URL for my blog in there, and it tells me how many people are watching my my blog and go in there. So it's a really neat little tool. And I stumbled upon these 3 keys by mistake. I mean, I've been filling up my head, and reading books about different things and marketing strategies and things like this, but never really had realized it experientially until the 15th, as you'll see, when I wrote that blog post and published that. But it's crazy. That number keeps rising, and from that event happening is where I got these 3 keys to be able to create that viral effect. I'm going to go ahead and share those with you now. So I already got up here written 3 keys, So the first key to creating a viral effect is you got to tell a good story. So what do I mean by tell a good story? What I mean is, go ahead and read that blog post and you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. But basically, tell a story about your life, or tell a story about an experience that you've had, a really cool, intense experience, and write about it. It doesn't have to be anything intricate, but it's got to be a story that you learn something from, and maybe even a kind of a hardship that you experienced in an event or a situation that was kind of tough to go through. Talk about how it was tough, and just take yourself back in that place. So when you write about it, just write about a little bit about the details about what happened, to you in that experience, and then talk about something that you learned from that experience, and then talk about how you're better because of it today. Okay, that's what I did in that blog post, and that's all I did. I just basically wrote about my story and talked about how I overcame some things and what I went through, and how I'm better off today. So tell a good story. That's number 1. Okay, tell a good story. Okay, the second key to creating a viral effect is you have to share that story. Okay, share your story. Okay, you have to share your story. Now, I hope you guys can read this. I have pretty terrible handwriting, but it is what it is, right? So, share your story. And you're probably asking yourself, what do you mean, Mickey? What do you mean? How do I share my story? So, like for instance, with the blog post that I did, I wrote it, I developed it, and I published it, and then I took that story and I shared it with the people that I knew and the sphere of influence that I have, and also through some marketing techniques that you can learn if you're a part of my private mastermind group. And all you need to do to become a part of that is just become a part of my private mastermind team by clicking that link below and get started with me in business. And then you'll have access to all the information and all my marketing strategies and techniques that I use to be able to share my content on the web. And like I said in the beginning, what the whole point of having this viral effect is so that you can make money. Because what is marketing? Marketing is getting people's eyeballs to see your stuff and then eventually making a sale. Okay? And I go a lot more into detail about some of that stuff, but unfortunately, it's only for my members, my private members, and my mastermind group. So if that's something you think you want to learn about, please, by all means, click that link below this video, get started, and you'll get access to all the information that you would ever need in order to make this easier on your life. Okay, so that's the second key, is sharing that story. Now the third key, and this kind of has to go into a little bit about marketing too, but when you share that content, you want to make sure you use the proper language, and when you're telling people, hey, check this out, you want to make sure you put in the proper CTA. Okay, CTA, also known as call to action. Okay, call to action. That's what CTA stands for in my book, at least in this blog. Okay, so So these are the 3 keys. The number 1 key is first you have to start off by telling a good story, developing it, and publishing it. You can use video. You can upload a video like I'm doing on my blog and put it on your blog. You have to have a place to put the content, and then you have to have a place to be able to share it, which takes us to our number 2 key, which is you share that story. And like I said, if you want more information on how to expand your sphere of influence through online marketing techniques and stuff like that, go ahead and click the link below this video. Join my private mastermind group, and I'll share. You'll have access to all the information that I have in order to make that possible and easier to do. It's so easy, especially with the system that I'm a part of. The last key, the 3rd key, is that CTA, that call to action. But that you need to use specific language, and with the same system I'm talking about that I'm a part of, where you get that information, it teaches you the precise kind of language that you use in order to have a successful call to action. Now, all this accomplishes, what does all this accomplish? Okay, why am I even doing this video? Why am I even helping you guys, trying to tell you this stuff? Because it equals dollar bills, son. Dollar bills all day. Okay? Now, what's cool about this unique system and access to the information that I get to experience is that you can potentially make $4,625 just on one sale. I'm going to throw that out there, okay? But these are the 3 keys to creating that viral effect. All right? You guys click around on my blog, check out some stuff, check me out on Facebook, and I'm here to help you guys. I've been calling myself the value giver because I learned in life that in order to have any kind of wealth, whether it's materialistic or even just fulfillment, is you have to provide value to people, and you have to increase the value in other people. And the only way you can do that is by sharing. So that's what I want to do, is I want to share this stuff with you guys. I hope you learned something today. I really appreciate you guys watching this and taking the time to check out what I have to say. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless. Please feel free to comment, message me, or whatever, and I'll help you any way that I can. Thank you guys so much. Take care.